Big thanks to Bernhard for sponsoring this episode.
I'm seriously in debt with you. I promise you I will make the Frikandel special. When the original Frikandel video hit 5,000 likes, and guess what? You guys made it happen. I never thought that would happen, but it did. And now I gotta make good on that promise. The Frikandel is what we're proud of in the Netherlands. It's kind of like the ultimate snack. You gotta have it. It's like the hamburger in America. It's the staple, the cornerstone of what we eat. This is why I got so tall, because I eat frikandellen. And in the video, we made frikandellen burned ends on the grill. It's been done before in the Netherlands, and it's kind of like a thing where you gotta have frikandellen burned ends. It's really, really good. But now we're going to make something even better. Homemade frikandellen, so anybody all over the world can try our frikandellen at home. And we're going to make the sauce to go with it. We're going to make the homemade curry sauce, the Dutch style version, because we're gonna make Frikandelle speciaal on the barbecue from scratch. It all starts with some free-range chicken thighs. Of course, you gotta have a little bit of fat for flavor. And next, you're gonna need some pork belly steaks. These taste especially good, and those two mixed together is the base of our frikandel. We're gonna grind them up in our grinder. This is going to be the first grind, because we need to break down the meat. The frikandel has a really smooth texture. So we gotta grind it a couple of times, because if you grind it once, you get a texture like minced meat, like this. And this is way too coarse in structure. But this also is gonna give us the opportunity, if we grind it multiple times, to mix it perfectly with the spices that we're going to put in it. So first grind, then we're going to make our spice mix. And of course, this mixture of pork belly and chicken is already magic, but we are going to make it even more special by adding spices. I'll start by adding 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon ground white pepper, 1 tablespoon nutmeg powder, half a tablespoon of ground mace, half a tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, half a teaspoon of MSG, and to finish it off, 3 tablespoons of beef broth. Now get your gloves on and start mixing. Wow, this smells good. That's a familiar smell. Now I'm gonna grind this one more time and hope to get that smooth texture and that paste-like consistency. That's smooth, way better. You know you're doing a good job when you're making a big mess. This is the ultimate way to mix the spices with the meat. Really get that great consistency going. Now we've got the consistency that I'm looking for. Super smooth, almost paste-like. And we can shape this. Look at it. You can easily shape it, press out all of the air that's in there, create a shape, whatever shape you like. If you want to make meatballs out of this, you can make meatballs out of this. But we're looking for frikandellen. Frikandellen. Pronounce it. Just say it like you're a Dutch guy. Frikandellen. Once you made this, that's like a serious note here. You're gonna fall in love with it, and you're gonna be making it every weekend. Your kids are gonna say, "Dad, when are you gonna make frikandel again? I liked it so much." You're in trouble. Don't tell me I didn't tell you so.
Yeah, so basically you're saying, do not make this.
Do not make this. I filled these papers up with our minced meat, and I already looked at it to make almost the shape that I want. Now this is too big. This is like the extreme version of a frikandel. Normally this is cut in half, so we're going to do that later on. But first I want to try and get that round shape just by moving it around a little bit. Push out the air, just a little bit of pressure. Be careful though. You think it looks like a frikandel, Mozen?
It's a big one.
It's a giant one. This is not the normal size for a frikandel, so we're going to cut it in half. And that's really hard to do, but I'm going to show you. Take a knife. Put it down, chop, cut in half. See? That's why they call me the Pitmaster. What the frikandel is going on? I'm saying frikandel. We should just start cooking, because we're ready to start cooking. This is ready. Let's get these on a rack and then turn on our smoker. But before I'm going to do all that, I need you to subscribe. It's like really easy. There's a button down there. You just hit the button. You get a little bell notification. You just hit the bell notification, because YouTube doesn't let you know when you're subscribed that there's a new video out. It's crazy, I know, but that's the reality of things. And if you've done that, you'll be notified, and we will be hitting that 500,000 subscribers real soon. Cool, right? Let me get a rack first, and then we'll turn on the burnout smoker. One of these stainless steel racks from IKEA is perfect for the job. The best spatula in the world is your chef's knife. This is basically good for everything. Our Fricandel, the first one. My little flint's ready to go, all set up, because there's almost nothing to do. What I do to get ready is just vacuum it out, get the dust out, clean up the grill grate, and then, of course you gotta add some wood pellets too, but if you're still loaded up, you're still ready to go. Because this amount of pellets is still good for around 3 hours smoking. I'm gonna be smoking these at a temperature of around 140 degrees on the dial. And 140 degrees on the dial doesn't necessarily mean 140 degrees where you're cooking, because there's a little sensor, and that senses right here, and it senses the temperature. But you gotta learn your grill, you gotta study it. And I know if I'm going to put these fricandellen in and I'm going to dial it into 120, it's going to only be 120 at the sensor. So when I'm hitting it with 140, I know all of my grill is going to be around 120, and we're going to get it to cook evenly. I can already set my fricandel in, and then I'm going to close the lid. And when a pellet smoker starts up, it always produces a little extra smoke. And we're going to make use of that, because when we got the fricandel already in, it's going to pick up that really early smoke, which is kind of heavy, but it's still good for our fricandelle, because at higher temperatures you get less smoke, lower temperatures you get more smoke from a pellet smoker. Beautiful thing, you. Ooh, so sexy. As you can see, it's done and it needs to be rested. Yes, we rest our frikandellen too. It sounds crazy, I know, because it's like a frying thing, but when we smoke it, we let it rest. Only for a few minutes though, but if they're ready, they're ready. Wow, this smells insane. They don't have the dark texture that we know from the fried frikandel, but they definitely picked up a nice brown color on the outside, and they smell amazing. Do you know that feeling when you succeeded, you made something and it's absolutely perfect? If I look at this one, it's absolutely perfect. It's the perfect frikandel. Oh, I just want to eat it. I want to eat more. Put the camera down, let's get behind the table, let's prep the rest of the thing, and let's start eating, man. I'm so hungry. Let's go. Put that thing down. What are you waiting for? Dude, I need to tell you what's going on.
Onion.
How do you eat your frikandel normally? Special?
It depends.
Or do you get...
It depends. I like both.
And if you have the special, you gotta have the onions. It's like, that's what makes it special. So you gotta have curry sauce, you gotta have mayonnaise, and you gotta have the onions.
Yeah.
So like we made everything from scratch except for the mayonnaise.
Yeah. That's a beautiful mayonnaise. That's a really good mayonnaise.
So
and for the Dutch people, that's the one that you remember from your childhood.
This is the one that makes you happy.
Yeah. So tell me about the curry.
This curry sauce is homemade. We just made it. And it's easy to make. You just add 300 milliliters of beef broth, a tablespoon of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Now we'll bring that to a boil. To this we're going to add 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of garlic powder, a pinch of ginger powder, and a pinch of nutmeg. And now we're going to let this boil down until we have a sauce-like consistency. Once it's simmered down and you have the consistency that you're looking for, all you need to do is just check it, make sure that you have plenty of salt from the beef broth. If it's not there, add more salt just to make it perfect. We got everything, but it's a bit windy, but we got these trays. You gotta have these trays, like these little trays. They could be white, they can be black.
Yeah, but you gotta have the trays.
Hold your tray.
Oh!
I want a perfect one. Look at that!
Beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, yours is perfect too. And now how this goes, we'll make one first.
Yeah.
Just to show off. And there we go. Mayonnaise goes in. You gotta have plenty of mayonnaise. Then I'm gonna go in with the curry sauce. Look at the color.
Also, like, not only for the Dutch people, but also the Germans, this is a proper curry sauce. For currywurst or whatever,
Yeah, but this is not the traditional way the German people make it.
No, but they should. All right, fork.
Fork, Frikandel speciaal.
Wait, I need space for this.
Cheers. Why do you need space for that? It's like
Cheers.
you could eat this in a train. And
Yeah, but this is special.
If you're in a busy snack bar,
It's
which
a
is like
special.
the place where you get it,
Yeah.
and the side of the fork has like a knife, an edge. You can,
It's beautiful.
you gotta
Okay.
saw it.
I don't do it like, yeah, okay, I got it.
How do you do it then? You stick the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, I just do like this, and then
You break it
you
off.
just rip it open. And it's easy because this is so soft.
Okay, first bite.
First
Okay.
bite, there we go.
How can you now? Now I'm screwed.
But be honest, it's completely different, but it's so much better.
It's totally different.
It's like the structure is way different now.
It's much coarser. If you have to like almost emulsify the meat to get that structure. But honestly, I like this a lot.
Okay, I got a problem. Because my girlfriend said, well, you better write it down because we gotta make this. Is this possible in an oven?
Yeah, you can make this in the oven.
Yeah?
You don't get like the nice smoky flavor because the frikandel always has a little bit of smoky flavor, but they add it like.
If you have the possibility to add that smoke flavor, you gotta do this. But not everybody has the smoker. Maybe they do have a barbecue.
You want an indoor barbecue.
Yeah.
Look, I know you guys all over the world, you want to make this, you want to make the Dutch Frikandel speciaal, and I know. So we wrote it down for you guys on our website. The link's down below, so check that out. The recipe's up there. You put the recipe up there already,
Yeah.
Marcin?
It's really close to that like button as well.
It's true. So if you go down there, you pass the like button, you pass the subscription button, don't forget to hit it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Big thank you to our patrons and the YouTube members. See you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk!
and be scared of the dog. Keep on grilling. Cheers, guys.